This could be a typical Sunday service anywhere in DR Congo, except today's attendants are internally displaced people. Most of them are Banyamulenge, Congolese Tutsis, and have been driven out of their villages by other communities. Outside the church, songs and prayers give way to angry accusations.
Wakatunyanganya vitu, wakatuua, wakatulunguzia manyumba, hata kututosha kwa mahali. Kwa leo tunakuwa watu wa refugee wa Minembwe.
Kuna watu wengi hawajua hata na ile nchi ya Rwanda wenye kwa nasema sisi tuende kwetu Rwanda. Kama tungekuwa Wanyarwanda, hawangetuambia sisi tuende, tungeenda si peki. Kwa juu Rwanda ni nchi yenye iko na security ya kutosha.
The Banyamulenge are originally from Rwanda, but began settling in the South Kivu highlands in the 19th century, drawn by the region's fertile land. These herders often clash with farmers from other communities over transhumance, the moving of cattle between winter and summer pastures. 30 kilometers away in Mikenge, the Babembe, Bafulero and Banindu communities see the Banyamulenge as aggressors.
Sasa mimi nalima shamba yangu. Yeye anakuwa mimi najenga na lupango, anakuwa pasura lupango na anaingiza na ngombe zinamaliza. Mimi kuenda fika busubuhi, mimi nakuta mshamba amuna hata mmea. Mimi kuenda muona nitakuua. Na njoo vita ikaanzia pale.
Tensions have soared in recent years and the communities now live apart. In Mikenge, 2,750 displaced Banyamulenge have found refuge in a camp away from the village. In between lies a base of MONUSCO, the UN force in DR Congo. Peacekeepers try to mediate between communities, all of which have formed self-defense groups, sometimes with the support of foreign countries. In Minembwe, a member of a Banyamulenge militia welcomed us into his home to show us his weapons.
Les deux armes, on les appelle AK-47.
Each group says their aim is to defend their community, but both sides are locking themselves into a cycle of violence.
Il y a maintenant de la guerre qui nous lie avec les éléments de Maï-Maï. Ça va maintenant nous coûter cher de se défendre parce qu'ils ont des armes lourdes. Raison pour laquelle que nous aussi, nous initions toujours le même projet de chercher comment avoir des armes lourdes.
According to the UN, the conflict in the South Kivu highlands has killed 128 people since February 2019. 95 villages have been destroyed and 110,000 people have been displaced. It is in this explosive context that a mayor was installed on the 28th of September in Minembwe. Images of the ceremony sparked outcry, some accusing the government of giving land to the Banyamulenge. The mayor, however, says his appointment and the creation of the district of Minembwe 7 years earlier were about bringing government closer to the people.
Les chefs-lieux des secteurs, des territoires sont toujours éloignés de la population. La population de Minembwe était en quelque sorte abandonnée administrativement. Ce n'est pas une commune de Banyamulenge, c'est pour toutes les communautés au Congo.
In Bukavu, the capital of South Kivu, communities are struggling to make sense of the recent events.
Est-ce que nous allons croiser les bras pendant qu'il y a encore un élément nouveau qui vient d'envenimer la situation au niveau des hauts plateaux?
While they acknowledge the existence of long-standing tensions, many accuse politicians of exploiting the unrest for political gain.
C'est vrai, il y avait des conflits communautaires et les gens, nous les Barzans intercommunautaires, on allait là-bas et on réglait les choses. Avec l'installation de ces animateurs, ça a poussé certaines personnes, certains politiciens à profiter de cette situation pour commencer à distiller les messages de haine.
The ambiguous status of the Banyamulenge has long been a point of contention in Congolese politics. After being stripped of their citizenship in the 1980s, many young Banyamulenge turned to Rwanda in the 90s, joining the ranks of Paul Kagame's RPF and later the AFDL and RCD rebel groups, which have been accused of war crimes in the eastern DRC. Their involvement in the killings of tens of thousands is now held against them. In Kinshasa, some political leaders continue to accuse them of serving Rwandan interests and see the creation of the Minembwe district as a threat to national unity.
Est-ce qu'il y a la main du Rwanda justement derrière ça?
Je ne sais pas vous le dire. Il y a une présomption en tant que Congolais, laissez-moi vous dire que je pense que oui. Mais je n'ai peut-être pas de preuves, mais j'ai ces sentiments.
Et le but, c'est de
déstabiliser le Congo, Chez les Birs, c'est d'entrer dans créer des conditions pour envahir le Congo.
Azarias Rouberois is a member of the Banyamulenge community, a former leader of the RCD movement, and DR Congo's current decentralization minister. He says his community is being unfairly targeted.
Le problème, c'est les Banyamulenge. Lorsque il y a généralisation, ils sont mauvais, ils sont comme ceci, ils sont comme cela, évidemment, vous jetez à la vindicte populaire toute une communauté.
To diffuse tensions, President Felix Tshisekedi ordered the suspension of the Minembwe district in October. But to this day, the sound of bullets continue to echo across the South Kivu highlands.